Hello everybody, it is Shadow Scotty here bringing you another piece of Black Ops commentary gameplay thingy-magubby. And for this, as you can see just by the loading screen, I'm in One in the Chamber on Grid. And yep, so I'm not sure if I'm host here or not, I don't think it really matters. But at the moment I'm in first place, and that is good for me because I don't know how long it lasts on this game. Yeah, so anyway, if you guys were watching the start, which you probably were, because the start is generally where people tend to start the video. But yeah, you might have seen that new intro I just popped in there. It is from COD. Yeah, I know, pretty cool name, and I am officially sponsored by them. So I mean, I was pretty happy about that. I'm a small town gal, and yeah, so sponsorship from a channel called COD is probably quite a good thing. I think they've got about 30k subs, which is ridiculous, and about 3 and a bit million upload views, which is a lot. But anyway, yeah, so sponsored by them. I like their intro actually, it's kind of cool. I like the second part more with the letters and the explosions and the pion pion, which is probably why I play COD, because I like explosions. Not so much the letters though, not a huge letter fan. But anyway, so if you're actually watching the gameplay, you'll notice that I'm not doing that fantastic. I have, how many lives do I have left? 1 or 2 or something. That was a fail knife. And I'm coming 5th, so I don't think I do too well in this particular game, but there's about 3 of these games in this commentary. Yeah, I'm yellow 2-barring here. And yeah, so there's 3 games all connected here, and they're all recorded together. But yeah, so as I was saying, COD sponsorship, I was just watching their Call of Duty XP, and it was a video with the final of Call of Duty XP. Now, I didn't really keep up to date with Call of Duty XP, I sort of forgot it was happening and stuff, but now that watching it I realized how huge an event it was, and I was watching, I was on Machinima Respawn, and I watched, what's his name, I watched C-Nanners do his little funky thing, his little sort of rundown on what went down, a couple pieces of gameplay from him, and he seemed to like it. And then I watched Hutches, and then I watched Sarks, Mr. Sark. And just watching those, I sort of got a feel for the game, but realized that it sort of reminded me a bit of Counter-Strike with the look of the game, but then I realized how much more polished the graphics were and how much more they felt like COD, and apparently it's very, very similar to Modern Warfare 2, which, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. It is the next Modern Warfare in the series, and I think it should be quite close to Modern Warfare 2 because I personally like Modern Warfare 2. But yeah, so I was watching Mr. Sark to rip out his quickscope in there, and it seemed pretty much the same as it was in Modern Warfare 2. They haven't gone for the whole Black Ops approach where you can't quickscope at all, because I know probably got a few haters from that. But then, and then there was like, C-Nanners was going on about his Super Soaker gun. Sort of reminded me of the UMP, except with a really sweet looking barrel. And then, after I watched those 3 vids, I went on and watched the COD XP final, and so the top prize was a $400,000 check, which I must admit is quite a large prize for a COD tournament. And then the second prize was 200 grand, which is still a ridiculous amount. And so in the final it was Infinity Gaming, who I've actually never heard of, and then Optic Gaming, which of Optic Nation, which of course heard of because I've watched Optic Predator's montages and that. Although he is just a trick shotter, I don't think he's one of the real MLG players. So I think they had Optic Headshot, is it Optic Jewel or something, and then there's Big Someone and Optic Merc. And so yeah, it looked like most of those guys were sort of like college students. And so I mean, 400 grand, that's a large sum of money for anyone. And so yeah, that's a pretty big prize for them, I reckon. So yeah. And then the second place guy, Infinity Gaming, I think they were all college students too. And I mean, 200 grand, I mean, you gotta be happy with that. Even so. And I mean, the gameplay looked great. I mean, it did look very similar to Modern Warfare 2, but I guess that's what you can sort of expect from Modern Warfare 3. I mean, Black Ops was sort of a bit of a change from the ordinary, to be honest. Like, World at War was sort of similar to the COD 2, COD 3 kind of thing with the World Wars things going on. But yeah, I think they really mixed it up with Black Ops, and I mean, it turned out well. I like this game, and I like the whole wage match system and sort of the new things that have been introduced, and I like the fact that they kept zombies. But I've been told that Spec Ops is ridiculously awesome, so I'm really looking forward to that, to be honest. Because I mean, Spec Ops in Modern Warfare 2, it was okay. It wasn't something you played a lot. You sort of played it, and lots of people tried to get the max amount of stars in every mission and try to go for the achievements, just the achievement hunters mainly. Other people just sort of played the snowmobile mission for fun every so often. I'm guilty of that. But yeah, so I mean, apparently the new one, it's funner than zombies, according to, I can't remember who I was listening to about that. It might have been someone from Respawn. But yeah, so I'm pretty pumped for that sort of aspect of it. And if you are watching the gameplay, I just came second to Price919, who's the one of my friends who I'm playing with in this commentary. But yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I mean, that was a good sum of money. I think they were sort of speechless afterwards, as anyone would be after winning like a COD tournament like that. And I'm sure that would help them out a lot. But yeah. So I'm in the lobby again here. 1 stab, 3 kill streak. And as you can see, I'm partied up with Price919. This is just a, what is it called again? Anti-up. Yeah, that's it. Just because I was playing with Jared and Price919, and we were just like, oh, let's just go play Wager Match for some fun. And I was watching some of X-Jaws' commentaries. You guys probably all know him. Probably watch a lot of his vids, and I do too. And I like his stuff, so I just decided to rip up, you know, a bit of a Wager Match thing. I didn't really want to play High Roller because I've never actually done High Roller before. But yeah, so if you're watching, we are now on Array 1 in the chamber. The guys we are playing with were with 2 level 10s and 2 level 2s. And yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on at the moment. But yeah, so Modern Warfare 3, I'm really looking forward to it. And as soon as that comes out, I'm probably going to be posting up a lot of commentaries on that, because, I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. I'll probably get it the day of or the day after release. And even though I can't play on weekdays, on the weekend, as soon as I can, I'll start ripping up the vids. And then also, Gears 3, as many of you know, is coming out September 20th, which I'm pretty pumped for. I mean, lots of guys, I've said this before, but lots of guys who play COD don't like Gears. And I mean, I know lots of people who do like COD and Gears though. So, for those of you who do like Gears, it is coming out on the 20th of September, and I will be. So if you don't know, the Australian holidays starts sort of soonish. We're on week 7 now, so in about 3 weeks I'll be on holidays, and that's sort of right after Gears 3 comes out. So I am going to be ripping up the commentaries. I'm going to be putting up like 2-3 a day, and that might seem like a lot, and I know you guys. I can't expect you guys to watch all of those, but I think they're going to be good. And Gears probably my best game, to be honest. And yeah, I hope you guys tune in for some of those, and please sub if you like my stuff. I mean, it really helps me out, and give the video a bit of a thumbs up. I mean, it makes my channel more known. And check out COD, and also check out Let's Talk Commentaries, because that's another channel that I'm sponsored by. I mean, none of these are well known that well, apart from COD, but yeah, so just hit him up, you know, it really helps me out. And yeah, so I think the gameplay is wrapping up a bit here. I'm first at the moment, but I think this one guy might get ahead of me down here. He just takes me out, unfortunately, there through a wall. But anyway, I hope you guys like the commentary, and hit me up a friend request if you're on Xbox, and please sub and like the vid if you liked it. And I'll be posting up Gears 3 and Modern Warfare 3 vids, and I'll catch you guys later.